Hello there. I am going to share some songs with you, and I'm going to ask you to indulge me because I still have a cold, and so I have my trusty tissue box right next to me, but I wanted to get these songs out to you. I have a special going on right now in my website store with 9 Bishvat songs, sheet music, ready to rock and roll for anybody who's looking for songs. A bunch of them are for older elementary school kids. I think all of them can be sung with the littles. Take your pick. So run over to my store, ellenaller.com. You can go and do a search for the Bishvat anthology of sheet music. It's a bundle. And in the meantime, I thought it would be fun. It's going to be a long one, but I am going to share my songs with you and answer questions and blow my nose. So let's start off here. I see that Mitch is on. Hey, Mitch. I wish you were here playing drums with me. That would be great. But in the meantime, who has a question? You must have a question about something, right? I will tell you, while you're kind of gathering your wits and your thoughts, I will tell you that I often change keys from the key that I published it in or recorded it in. This song was recorded in the key of E, but I play it in the key of D. In large measure right now because I have a cold and it's easier for me to sing a little bit lower. So that is the chord that I'm singing in. And yes, I'm not the only one that does that, I'm sure. If that's okay, situationally, depends on what you're doing. Tell me where you're watching from. And I'm also going to share this video with people who purchase the sheet music bundle. And I will timestamp it so that you don't have to sit through all the talking that we're doing, right? So if you want to know where Building a Better World is in the video, I'll put a timestamp so that you can see, yeah, it's on minute 8 or whatever minute it's on. So if you're looking for particular songs, let me know. Right now I have 9 songs. I actually have a new one. I wrote it last night. I actually wrote it on a little piece of paper. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. I have to go back and listen to it because I can't remember it, but yeah. So maybe there'll be 10 songs if I get the other one down there. You're coming from my old stomping grounds, Worcester. That's right. I'm in Gloucester. Same 3-letter ending, T-E-R, Worcester. I think they're all old UK, England names, Gloucester, Worcester. And it's dark, but the cool thing is that I have a ring light, so you can easily see me. My sister's on now. She's one of my biggest fans. In fact, she helped me out. I'm also publishing, this is very exciting. I'm publishing an ebook of oatmeal recipes. And there should be 30 of them if I counted correctly. And if you're interested, you should let me know. You can DM me and I'll make sure you get on the list because it will be released in March and you're going to want it because the recipes are kick bomb amazing. And my sister helped me make one of them. So, all right. Let me know if you have questions or if you're looking for a particular song for young children, for older elementary school children, whatever. And while I'm singing this one, I'd love to know if you use it, number 1. It's called For Trees. And number 2, how you use it, where you use it, what situation you use it in, performing, worship service, in a concert, in a classroom. How do you use this song? Okay. I usually sing the first verse out of tempo because it just kind of warms me up and kind of gets me into it. I just have gotten used to performing it that way and I really like it. This lovely tree standing before us, planted by someone, you can tell I have a cold, right? A long time ago, someone with hope, a hope for tomorrow, with a dream of the future, right here in this tree, where are you watching from? So, that's so funny. I gotta do it again. I just got distracted. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go back here. Okay, out of tempo. This lovely tree standing before us, planted by someone a long time ago, someone with hope, a hope for tomorrow, with a dream of the future right here in this tree. So raise your hands up high for all the world to see. Everyone stand up, trees. All right, back to the beginning. If you're playing with me. This lovely tree standing before us, planted by someone a long time ago. Someone with hope, a hope for tomorrow, with a dream of the future right here in this tree. So raise your hands up high for all the world to see. Everyone stand up, 2, 3, for trees. The thing about trees that is so amazing, in living they give us all that we need. They give us food, shelter and beauty, and they give us the air that we breathe. So raise your hands up high for all the world to see. Everyone stand up for trees. Some trees are huge, some trees are tiny. Some scrape the sky and some scrape your knee. Some live a long time with rings that can prove it. And some form the table where I wrote this song. So raise your hands up high for all the world to see. Everyone stand up for trees. There's beech, elm, and maple, hickory, locust, chestnut, catalpa, cedar and gum, tulip, willow, cypress, magnolia, sycamore, rosewood, oak, birch, and plum, sassafras, apple, dogwood and poplar, persimmon and walnut, and the old cherry tree, cottonwood, redwood, olive and orange, all of them growing so free. This lovely tree standing before us, planted by someone a long time ago. Someone with hope, a hope for tomorrow, with a dream of the future right here in this tree. So raise your hands up high for all the world to see. Everyone stand up for trees, for trees, for trees, for trees. Okay, love that song. Question. Thank you, Katya. How's the sound before I keep going? Because I got a lot of songs. I probably should have had some water here, huh? In addition to my tissue box. Okay, hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. Let me put my guitar down on the couch. And I'm going to get some water. Because I should have done that in the first place. All right. Okay. Put the water over here. Let's see. I know that it's probably better to do these lives plugged into an interface, but it's just easier to do it this way. So, and I found out that doing it in my kitchen, sitting at my counter, where I can put my ring light right behind the phone, it's just much better. So I'm kind of psyched about that. Okay. Where are you watching from? Katya is near Philadelphia. That's where I went to graduate school. Those of you who are just coming on, I have a new, well, it's actually not new. I have a Tu Bishvat song sheet bundle that is in my website store. It's reduced from the regular price to a special price for Tu Bishvat. So if you're interested, run and grab it before I change the price back to the full price. It's got 9 songs. It's in a bundle. It's all in one place. It's a PDF. You can find it easily. You're going to have this video for reference. And if enough people ask me, I'm going to also add some, like a lyric sheet after each sheet music, and that way you'll have all the lyric sheets as well. So it's sort of one big bundle. And I'll put a link in also for this. I'll even maybe try to put this video if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to do that from Facebook to YouTube, but I will try. Okay. Next one. Who has any questions, first of all? And before I do the next song, who is doing anything special for Tu Bishvat? Anybody doing a Tu Bishvat Seder? Yeah. I have a cold. That's a typical winter cold. Thank you very much. Who's doing anything special? Let me know. I'm curious to know. I am not going to any Tu Bishvat Seders, but I sure would like to. I love Tu Bishvat. I love all the wine that we drink and changing the color. I love all the fruit and the nuts. I love the symbolism. I love it. I think it's a really fun, innovative way to celebrate in the middle of the winter. Okay. This is one of the first, I think, one of the first really Tu Bishvat songs that I ever wrote. It's called The 15th of Shevat, and it goes like this. Let me just see if I have, yeah. So I'm going to be clicking on, by the way, if you're a musician and you don't have an iPad with Fourscore, OnSong, whatever piece of software you want to use, you don't know what you're missing. It's so great. I have this right here. Oops. Let me just go like this and just show you. See? I have all my music, and I can just flip right through it from one with my one finger like that. And you can import everything as PDFs. It's really a great program. Okay, let's see. Who's on here? I know Katya's on here, and my sister was on here. I don't know if she's still on here. And Mitch Gordon, hi there. And Ellen Dietrich. Not sure who stayed, but whatever. Welcome. Glad to have you here. I actually recorded this, and it might be somewhere on YouTube, somewhere on Facebook. I did it for J Kids, for Rick Rect. And I gotta tell you, it took me forever to memorize it. And they're my own words, but it's got a lot of words to it, so that's one of the reasons I have my iPad. Okay, my sister's there. Now let's see if I can get through this. Ready? I'm in the key of C. We'll sit around the table on the 15th of Shevat. We'll have a special Seder for the blessings we have got. We'll eat different fruits and nuts, and though it seems like quite a lot, this is how we celebrate Tu Bishvat. In the middle of the month, under a full moon, you will find the Seder is divided into parts, 4 of a kind. The numeral of which I speak specifically designed to signify. I think I have to do it in a lower key. Let's try it in C, shall we? See if that, no, that was C. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my capo, and I'm going to do it in, try it in, let's see, B flat. See if that makes a difference. 1, 2, yeah. I have my capo. Let's see if that helps me. We'll sit around the table on the 15th. Nope. We'll sit around the table on the 15th. 15th. Yeah. Maybe A. I don't know about the chords, Katya. It's almost easier for me to play it in G, but I can do it with the capo. Let's try that. We'll sit around the table on the 15th of Shevat. We'll have a special Seder for the blessings we have got. We'll eat different fruits and nuts, and though it seems like quite a lot, this is how we celebrate Tu Bishvat. Okay, we got it. It's 3 chords, basically 1, 4, and 5. Okay, Hillbillies, exactly. Yeehaw. I think I was trying to sort of copy, what's that show we used to watch? The Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, that was sort of the idea of this song. All right, we shall try it again. We'll sit around the table on the 15th of Shevat. We'll have a special Seder for the blessings we have got. We'll eat different fruits and nuts, and though it seems like quite a lot, this is how we celebrate Tu Bishvat. In the middle of the month, under a full moon, you will find the Seder is divided into parts, 4 of a kind. The numeral of which I speak specifically designed to signify the seasons of the year we keep in mind. Tu Bishvat, the birthday of the trees. Tu Bishvat, come join us if you please. Our Seder starts at nightfall when the stars they do appear. Our friends and family join us at this festive time of year. Our voices rise together for the blessings loud and clear. To Bishvat we share our holiday, avec plaisir. Lovely glowing candlelight and flowers in full bloom. Lovely bowls of fruit, so many nuts we will consume. Lovely shades of wine to drink with others in the room. When the Seder's finished, our lives will resume. To Bishvat, the birthday of the trees. To Bishvat, come join us if you please. Another simple way to celebrate, go out and plant a tree. It's a simple way to celebrate in your locality, or simply plant a tree in Yisrael, don't you agree? It's important, it's a mitzvah of the first degree. Please remember that the trees are so important to us all. Remember to the plants and animals, all large and small. Remember to take Remember to take care of everything, keep on ball. From Tel Aviv to Paris, from Detroit to Montreal. To Bishvat, the birthday of the trees. To Bishvat, come join us if you please. You know, if I were on the piano, I'd go. We'll sit around the table on the 14th of Shevat. We'll have a special Seder for the blessings we have got. We'll eat different fruits and nuts, and though it seems like quite a lot, this is how we celebrate to Bishvat. Do, 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 do. That's the whole song. 3 chords again, just like in For Trees, 3 chords. So it couldn't be easier. Okay. Time to take a sip of water. Tell me, if you're just coming on, where you're watching from. And I'm going to do the next song. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because a bunch of people wrote me after they got my email this morning and said, I'd love to buy your sheet music bundle, but I don't know the songs very well, and I don't read sheet music. So, I think it'd be great if you had a video. So, I'm going to make sure that everybody who buys the sheet music bundle has access and knows the link for this video. Okay, Shauna, Bromberg, Parker, nice to have you on here. I actually should have put, and I'm wondering if I can do that. Hold on a second. I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can if I do it online. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can put I'm going to find hold on, here we go. I've got the link. I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to see if I can find my live. I'm going to do a little, and I'll add, what I'll do is I'll add the link, so you have the link. Okay? Let's go here. Here we go. All right, I have this. I suppose I could have put the, edit the post. I'm going to put it up at the top. Here's the, okay, let's see. Let me know if you can see it. It's probably going to take a minute for it to populate. I probably could have turned it sideways, turned my phone sideways. I should have done that, but what the heck. Already doing it this way, so I'm not going to change it. Okay. Anybody else have a lovely cold at this time of year? Not fun. All right, so the next one is one of my, I'm going to say this before every single song. One of my favorite songs. It's called I'm a Tree. And I'm going to try it in the key of C. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, I'll start it again and I'll do it in a lower key. This is one of those songs where it's really very engaging, and you can stop and start a lot and really get the kids to help you out with it, which is one of the fun things about this song. My partner tells me I need to smile more when I do my videos, so I'm going to smile a lot. Okay. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. Now, I want to tell you from a teaching standpoint, one of the cool things about this song is this. Silence pauses are epic. When you're teaching, just like I just did there, paused, right? And I kind of like pregnant pause. It's epic. People, kids, they'll just sit in a little bit closer and listen to you. They'll notice that you stopped. So one of the cool things about this song is that there are built-in pauses. Watch this, you'll see what I mean, right? Watch the pauses. They're simply quarter note rests. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. And you can even drag it out, right? And do it out of tempo. I'm a tree, and that is what I want to be. Here comes some more pauses. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. with my branches reaching way up to the sky. Can you reach your branches way up to the sky? And I'm going to sing, I can't even go up that high because of this cold, but you have to be my echo. Your turn. You can go, do it an octave lower. Okay, you can ask me if I want to be a river. Go ahead, ask me. Do you want to be a river? Ask me. And this is what I ask the kids, right? Go ahead, ask me. And they say, do you want to be a river? And I say, you are so kind to ask me. Thank you so much, but I don't think so. You can ask me if I want to be a rainbow. Go ahead, ask me. Do you want to be a rainbow, Ellen? Oh, you're so sweet. I love rainbows. I love all the colors, but no, I don't think so. You can ask me if I want to be a mountain. Go ahead, ask me. Do you want to be a mountain? No. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a tree is what I want to be. Eitz Chaim Hi. Now, if you don't know what that means, it's Hebrew. Eitz Chaim Hi. Eitz is tree. Chaim is life. It's a tree of life. That's what that means, okay? Now here comes the chorus again. And I'm teaching you not only the song, but how to teach it. I'm a tree, I'm a tree, I'm a tree, and that's what I want to be. I'm a tree, I'm a tree. Reach your branches way up high, both of them up. I can't do it because I'm playing guitar. With my branches reaching way up to the sky. Your turn. Now when I do this, I do the first verse of questions, I think in my head of nature, right? I did river and rainbow and mountain. Now I'm going to do vegetables. It just makes it easier to remember. You can ask me if I want to be a zucchini. Go ahead and ask me. Do you want to be a zucchini? Thank you so much. That's so nice of you to ask, but no thank you. You can ask me if I want to be a watermelon. Do you want to be a watermelon, Ellen? I don't think so, but thank you for asking. You can ask me if I want to be a tomato. I think I'm from the UK. Do you want to be a tomato? I don't think so, but thank you for asking. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a tree is what I want to be. Eitz Chaim Hi. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. I'm a tree, and that is what I want to be. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. With my branches reaching way up to the sky. All right, so we did nature, we did vegetables. Let's do different ways of working. Okay? You can ask me if I want to be a teacher. Go ahead, ask me. Do you want to be a teacher, Ellen? No, but thank you for asking. You can ask me if I want to be a firefighter. Do you want to be a firefighter? I don't think so, but thank you for asking. You can ask me if I want to be a mail carrier. Do you want to be a mail carrier? I don't think so, but thank you for asking. And I'm going to tell you why. A tree is what I want to be. Thank you, Lisa. Eitz Chaim Hi. Can you say Eitz Chaim Hi? Eitz Chaim Hi. Damn, this cold. My voice is usually much better. Join me for the chorus. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. I'm a tree, and that is what I want to be. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. With my branches reaching way up to the sky, and this is how I end it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, 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 ah. Ee, 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 ee. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kind of a fun ending. Now, before I go on, I'm going to tell you why I wrote that song. Because I think it's kind of a cool story. And I think stories like this, when you're working, especially in any setting, but in a Jewish setting, a story like this can be looked at as an iyun, a little sort of explanation of what's about to come. Okay? So, I think it's kind of cool to understand what the inspiration is for songs. This song happened because I was watching this YouTube video. And the YouTube video was, there wasn't even any speaking in it. It was a little boy who was sitting on a bench. And he was just sitting there sort of looking around. Oh no, I take that back, wait a minute. Before the little boy on the bench, there was a little boy sitting with his back against a tree. And he had sneakers, and his sneakers were off, but he had his hands in his sneakers, like his hands were his feet. And the sneakers were really torn and tattered. And he was just, you could tell by his face and his expressions that he was feeling really crummy about himself, his life. He was feeling sorry that he had tattered, torn sneakers. And then the video shifted to this little boy sitting on a bench. And the little boy was just sitting there sort of looking around, listening, looking at the birds and the trees. And all of a sudden, an adult walks towards him, comes up to him, and is wheeling a wheelchair. And this child, this little boy, needs help getting onto the wheelchair from the bench. It's obvious he can't do it by himself. So he does that. And he gets put into the wheelchair, and then the woman wheels him away, and he's whistling and still happy and still looking around at the birds and the trees and the people. And the point for me, the take home for me was that this little boy, despite his situation or that he couldn't get up and run around, right? His outlook was just, he was going to just live in the moment and be happy for his blessings and be happy to be in a park on a beautiful day, watching the birds and the trees and the people. And so that kind of got me thinking about how important it is for us to, all of us, for us to count our blessings and to be happy with who we are at any point in time. It's a pretty sophisticated concept, if you ask me. It's something that adults, we all need to hear it, myself included, because trust me, I get into funks myself, right? But we all need to know that it's important for us to take a breath and be grateful for where we are at any given time. So that's what this song is about. I'm a tree, I'm a tree, I'm a tree, and that is what I want to be. I'm a tree with my branches reaching way up to the sky, right? You can ask me if I want to be a mountain. Thank you very much, but I don't think so, right? And you just go through this whole process of telling the kids to ask you for other things that you can be. And I think I have to say that with the most humility, that this is one of the most powerful songs I've ever written, because it helps all of us, adults and children alike, be grateful for where we are, who we are at any moment in time, no matter our circumstances. And sometimes your circumstances can suck, right? But if we can try to just embrace where we are at the moment, I think that's important. I probably should have waited to do for trees, huh? Because now I have a lot of people coming on to the live. Oh, well, you have to go back and watch it. I have the worst cold. Thus, my tissue box. And thus, my changing keys. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. You're the bee's knees. You're the best. Marilyn is a friend and a fan, and I'm a fan of yours too. And also, Juliet, my friend from UK, is on. I don't know if she's still here, but Juliet, nice to see you. I hope everybody's well. We had company over Christmas break, the last 10 days of Christmas of December, and my partner's kids stayed with us. And so we had 9 of us in the house in a fairly small apartment, not tiny, but not huge. And everybody got sick, myself included. Only I got asthmatic bronchitis, which I'm still dealing with. But there you go. Thank you, Leah. I know there's a lot of teaching, right? That's the thing, is that songs are great in and of themselves, right? They're super. I mean, we're musicians. We love songs. Thank you, Juliet. I could use trust me, I can use it. I was up at 2 a.m. last night with a coughing fit. Not fun. I've been drinking a lot of tea. I've really been getting into my British habit of tea and honey. But anyway, so songs, here's the thing. I will say this about that. People think, when I do workshops, I find participants think that all they need are the songs. That's it. Give me the songs, I'm golden. Right? I've been accused of it. I've definitely been guilty of it. But here's the thing. There's so much more. I mean, I have over 40 years of teaching, and I know what works and I know what doesn't work. And even with knowing what works, there are situations where I might be doing a song and it falls flat, no matter what. I can be, I'm a very skilled music teacher, but for whatever reason it falls flat, and you have to know when to lick your wounds and get out, right? Or change it or do something different. But in any case, Leah, you point this out, that there's so much teaching to do, right? And it doesn't have to all happen at once. But the thing is that people think that they have to learn the song and just sing it through, and that the kids should love it and that they should sing right along. No, that's not at all what happens. My hair came out pretty good today, didn't it? when you have curly hair, it's different every day. Tracy knows this. So the thing is that with songs, you have to be skilled enough to know how to teach the song, how to introduce the song, how to stop and start and stop and start, and sometimes abandon. There's so many different aspects of singing the song. So that's why I have private clients who work with me for 3 months at a time, sometimes 1 month at a time, and I teach them my magic. If you're interested, you should let me know, because I'm going to be running some programs soon, and I'd love to add you in my roster. I can only take a few private students a month, so. But my job is to help my colleagues, you and you and you and you, everybody here. My job is to help you be a better music teacher. And I'll tell you now, and I'll tell you again, it's not just about the songs. You should be able to sing and teach the yellow pages, if you all remember what that is. Right? Does not matter. It doesn't matter. I wonder what those stars are. Oh, look at that. There's, at the very top of my Facebook page, there's a star. What does that mean? If you click on that star, does that mean you can give me money? You don't have to do that. But that's kind of a cool thing, I think. I've never noticed that before. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm not just here teaching you the songs. I'm also teaching you some strategies. And I hope you're taking notes. I should have mentioned that at the very beginning. Grab a pad and a pen and take notes. And if you can implement one of these things, just one, it's going to make a difference in your teaching. Trust me. This comes after. I still learn. I still watch people and go, oh, wow, look at that. I didn't think of that. That's kind of a cool thing. So it's important to always be humble and always know that it's never too late to learn something new, right? So anyway, so that was it. So far we've done 3 songs. We've done, and you'll see at the very top, oh, I wanted to ask, can you let me know at the top, in the part where above the video, above the live, does it have the link for the song sheet bundle? I want to make sure it's there and that it's clickable. So somebody let me know, please. So far I've done For Trees, one of my favorites. The 15th of Shevat, one of my favorites. And I'm a Tree, one of my favorites. I told you I'm going to say that for every single song. Okay. So what's next? Let's see. Lisa Badish. Hello, my friend. Let me grab a tissue again. Lisa Badish is one of, I mean, all of you, every person on here that's watching, you are masterful teachers. Masterful in what you do. Anybody else have this rotten cold? Tracy says, I agree with everything you are saying. One huge challenge is when a preschool combines classes and it's 27 to 36 kids. Yes, and you bring up a really good point, and I'm going to riff on that for a moment. Let me just see what else you wrote. Like a concert, not a class anymore. Exactly. When I do my artist in residencies, in my planning, which I do a lot of planning before I actually get to a community, I'm really clear, I'm really upfront with them, and I tell them, you need to be really aware of the situation, because there are some situations in which you're doing a class, you're teaching a class, and there's some where it's not a class anymore. There's too many kids. It's just too many kids, whether it's a concert, whether it's a worship service, no matter what you're doing. It becomes something other than a concert, because a concert for little kids, you better damn well know your stuff. You better damn well know how to engage those kids and how to move to something else if what you're doing is not working. All right, so when preschool classes combine like that, when you have more than one class, you can't really do teaching. You're really just winging your way through, wailing your way through a bunch of songs. And it's just a different animal. And we, as early childhood music professionals, we need to educate the people that we work for and make sure that they understand this. You need to go in full of vim and, what's the expression, full of vim and vinegar? Or spit and vinegar? Whatever it is. You need to go in and you need to put on your big girl underpants or big boy underpants, and you need to be the one to say, listen, I'm happy to combine those 3 preschool classes. However, I want you to know that it's no longer a class. I cannot stop and really educate and teach to individual children. I can't really focus on smaller groups like that. I can't. You can't do it when you have 36 kids. It's absolutely impossible. And I had a situation like that recently. Vim and vigor, yeah. I think in the United States it's spelled Vigor, but you spelled like the UK way. I had a recent situation like that with a gig that I had, and there were supposed to be just 3s and 4s in a situation that was going to be manageable, and it ended up being 2s on blankets with their parents on a Saturday night with wine and cheese, and it was no longer a manageable group. So I just had to do what I could do, and I'm really good at what I do, but it was not easy to get through that. So you, as the educator and the professional, need to be the one to gracefully manage your situation and negotiate and navigate it. So I will say nothing more about that, but you got the idea, right? Okay. Next song in the bundle is called The Birthday of the Trees. It's interesting. I spelled it. This was back before I spelled it differently. On the sheet music, it's spelled differently than I'm now spelling it. Just saying, right? This is a super simple song, a zipper song. And I think I'm going to do it in G instead of C. We'll see how that works. Okay. Clap hands for the birthday of the trees. You're all invited to the party for the birthday. Come on over if you please. We'll celebrate the way the branches touch the sky, and that is why we clap hands for the birthday of the trees. That's it. That's a simple song, right? Sometimes simple is best. It's a zipper song, really good for the littles. For sure good for the littles. You can do it with the older kids too. Your delivery is going to make all the difference, right? Okay, so being a zipper song, what are some of the other ways that we can celebrate or show our excitement about the birthday of the trees besides clapping hands? Any ideas? I'm going to give you a minute. Think about body parts. Think about things you can do with the other parts of your body that will show you are excited. And think outside of the box. I'm going to put this is a great, by the way, great pick. They're made by a company called, Dava, D-A-V-A. But the cool thing is that it's got rubber, and so it doesn't slip out of my hands. All right, I'm waiting. Do, 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 do. What are some other things we can do besides clap hands for the birthday? I know you have ideas. I have got to change the banner on my Facebook page. It's no longer Hanukkah. I'm going to change it to Bishvat when we're done. Okay, Gideon, where are you watching from? I'd like to know that. Okay. I can't get anybody to answer. Okay, I'll give you the idea. You can, how about stomp feet? Thank you, Katya. I can always rely on you. All right, stomp feet. Let me show you how this goes by zipping in stomp feet. Stomp feet for the birthday of the trees. You're all, I can drink tea. You're all invited to the party for the birthday. Come on over if you please. We'll celebrate the way the branches touch the sky, and that is why we clap them. Stomp feet for the birthday of the trees. Now, that's an example, by the way, of where you can use a mistake that you made to your advantage, right? I could have said, that is why we clap hands. Oops, what was I supposed to say? We did clap hands already. What's our new one? Right? And then see if they're paying attention. Stomp feet, that's right. Stomp feet for the birthday of the trees. All right, I like that idea of drink tea, but we all need to drink it like this. Everybody, hold on to your teacup. Pretend you're holding your teacup with your pinky up. Drink tea for the birthday. Everybody ready? Don't you think that they should create a way so that these rings don't show in your glasses? That'd be cool. It's really annoying. All right. Do you have your teacup ready? Drink tea for the birthday of the trees. You're all invited to the party for the birthday. Come on over if you please. We'll celebrate the way the branches touch the sky, and that is why what are we doing? We're not clapping hands. We're not stomping feet. What are we doing? That's right. Drink tea for the birthday of the trees. And I want you to notice what I did there. That's a teaching tip. You don't have to wham, 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 bang right through the song, right? You can stop and you can see if the kids were paying attention. Help them with their sequencing. That's one of the most important skills that we can do as music teachers, is help them strengthen their skills, their sequencing skills. And we did that right there, right? We went back to the beginning. We said, no, we're not clapping hands. That was our first one. We're not stomping feet. That was our second one. That's right. The third one was drink tea. And by doing that, by the way, not only the sequencing, but it's also working on ordinal numbers. You know that word? Ordinal, as opposed to cardinal, right? Ordinal are numbered, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Cardinal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So by doing it that way, we are working on ordinal numbers as well as sequencing. I mean, come on. How much? That's a lot of teaching in one little smushy little song. I just think that's amazing. I love teaching, and I love teaching you. And I'm really psyched about that. So if you're not on my email list, gosh darn it, you should be, because I got lots of goodies coming up. So if you want to be on my email list, the more intense way to do it is to go to my website, ellenaller.com, and to scroll down a little bit, you'll see there's a couple little boxes where you put in your email address. Do that. Do that right now. And the other thing you can do is you can DM me, or you can even put a comment here and I'll see it that says email list, and or sign me up or whatever. And I will do that. Now, where are you watching from? Juliet, come on, tell us. I know where you're watching from, but tell us. We know where Katya's watching from. Gideon, where are you watching from? Are you still on? Tracy, where are you watching from? Lisa, if you're still on, if you're still on, where are you watching from? Give me a moment to take a little sip of my tea. Rick Calvert, oh my goodness, blast from the past. So good to see you. It's been too long. And you're like right down the Mass Pike, kind of, right? Unless you've moved. I don't know, drinking water, cold water out of a teacup, a coffee cup doesn't do it for me, but it's wetting my tonsils. Okay. That was the fourth song in the bundle. Let me go over here and get back onto my laptop. Let's see if there's anything I need to know here. Clap hands for the birthday of the trees. All right, let's see. All right. I should mention, not that I'm going to tease you a little bit. I'm thinking about doing a conference, an online conference. Greetings from London, England. Thank you. Juliet is a most wonderful new friend of mine from London. Nice to have you here. I know it's late by you. You must be in bed by now. I'm thinking about doing a Zoom. I've mentioned this before once, but I'm really thinking about doing a Zoom conference. I'm not sure if it'll be 1 day, 2 days, but it's going to probably be sometime in early February, and it's going to be juicy. I already have some ideas of what I want to do on it, who I want to invite to teach. So if you're interested, you should, if you're really interested, honestly send me a DM, because if I don't get enough evidence that people are interested, I'm not going to do it. But if I think that you're interested, and I get like 10 people who say, yeah, do it, Ellen. I forgot to turn this off. Hold on a second. I always forget that. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go to the fifth song. Okay, now, anybody who knows me knows that this is my favorite song. It's called Building a Better World. I'm doing it in key G. Anybody have a guess? I'm going to give you a moment. Those of you who know it, how many chords are there in this song? Who knows? Do not use Afrin. I hate Afrin. I love Afrin, but I hate Afrin because it gives you this rebounding where you have to keep using it or else your nose keeps running. Not fun. Yeah. 3. Katya says 3. suppose you could say 3. It depends on whether you want to count the dominant, the 7th. But I'll say ding, 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 ding. Okay, 3 or 4. Okay, everybody ready? You're gonna do this. We're building a better world, and take 3 fingers and go around. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. One person at a time. If you're doing it with the littles, you don't have to do that. Just go one person at a time. And the world goes round and round. Okay, you got it, right? Everybody get your hands ready. And also, sorry to stop. Why do you think I chose this song for this bundle, to Bishvat bundle? Why would I include this song? See if you can conjure up an idea and put it in as a comment. We're building a better world. Oh, I don't know why you put up with me. I need to tell you why I wrote this song. I was doing a program at a school, an elementary school, and I walked in. This was like 30 years ago. And right in front of my nose, in front of my eyes, there was a long hallway. And the whole hallway, all the way down from front to the back of the school, was a bulletin board with cut out handprints all the way down, covered the whole thing. And at the very, very top, it said, all the way down the hallway, we're building a better world one person at a time. And I just looked at that and went, okay, yeah, that's a song. And all the kids' names were on their handprints, right? We're building a better world. 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 One person at a time. And the world goes round and round. And the world goes round and round and round. And the world goes round and round. And the world goes round and round and round. Now, this is a song that has 2 distinct sections. The first section, we're building a better world. And the second section, which I consider the chorus. So I've started doing a little bit differently, and when I get to the chorus, we're usually sitting. When we get to the chorus, we stand up and we boogie. All right? So I'll play it a little differently when we get to the chorus. I can't stand, but you can boogie if you want. Okay? So we're building a better world. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. One person at a time. And the world goes round and round. And the world goes round and round. And the world goes round and round. And the world goes round and round and round. Now, if you're a teacher, you know that children, I think all children, need to have help with transitioning from one something to another. And this song is a perfect vehicle for that. Because you're asking them to go from sort of mellow to much more upbeat, and then back to mellow, right? So keep that in mind. When you're singing these songs or any songs, there's so much teaching that you can do. So much. It's not just about the songs. It's not just about the songs. It's great to have a whole repertoire of songs that are fun. Who doesn't want to have fun songs, but you want to be able to teach with those songs. And that's an example, one example of how you can help children with transitioning. Okay? All right, so let's turn this into the zipper song, right? We're going to start with, I'll give you my first idea. We're building a world with friends. We're building a world with friends. And you know, with friends you can do, we're building a world with friends. This is the sign. We're building a world with friends. Talk about transitioning from this to this, to this, to this. So it's actually crossing the midline too. Lots going on. Okay? We're building a world with friends. We're building a world with friends. We're word we can zip in? How else can we build the world and make it a better place? Okay, I'm waiting. You know I have the answers. I have some of the answers, but you have some of the answers too. We're building a world with, I did friends. What's another something we can do? Let's see. I wonder if these comments, N-A-N, I don't know what that means, N-A-N comments. I'm looking at my laptop and it's very odd. N-A-N, I have no idea what that means. Let's see if I do a... All right, we're building a world with, who knows what else? I think there's lag time. Building a world. Now, when I do this with kids, I tend to do, if I'm not zippering things in, I'll do friends, I'll do love, I'll do peace. If you're just coming on, let me know where you're watching from, because I always like to know. And, if you're watching and you're interested in bringing me to your community, I am booking now for throughout this year. So let me know what your needs are all the way through the year and beyond. So, okay, I don't see any answers, so I'm gonna I'll fill it in, but if you have an idea of what else we can zip into the song. We're building a world with love. Always need more. We're building a world with love. We're building a world with love. One person at a time. And the world goes round 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 and round and round. Okay, we're building a world with, we did friends, we did love, let's do peace. We're building a world with peace. We're building a world with peace. We're building a world with peace. One person at a time. And the world goes round and the world goes round and round and the world goes round and the world goes round and round and round. I'm not suggesting that you not finish your phrases, but with this cold, I'm trying to hold off on some of my voice. Okay, so that's building a better world. So far we've done 5 songs. I'm about to do the next one, which is called Hope. Yeah, we could do Hope for sure. Thanks, Katya. Yeah, we're building a world with hope. Gotta go to sleep now. Good night, my friend, Juliet. Everybody, you should check Juliet out. She's an amazing organizational wizard, and she has lots of ideas. And she's got a book that is great. That I encourage you, Juliet, if you feel so inclined, to leave a link for that book. Let people know of your brilliance. Oh, boy. Okay. 5 green apples. Farmer Brown had 5 green apples hanging on a tree. Farmer Brown had 5 green apples hanging on a tree. Then he plucked one apple and he ate it hungrily. Nom, 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 nom. Leaving 4 green apples hanging on a tree. All right, you know what's next. Farmer Brown had 4 green apples hanging on a tree. Farmer Brown had 4 green apples hanging on a tree. Then he plucked one apple and he ate it hungrily. Nom, 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 nom. They love that. Leaving 2 green apples, no, 3 green apples hanging on a tree. Okay, so you see, that's next. 5 green apples. Let's keep going. Love the apple tree. This is the next one, and it goes like this. Let's see, what key do I want to do it in? See the A-P-P-L-E. See the lovely apple tree. Lots of apples on the branches, and they're smiling at me. 1 apple, 1 apple, 1 apple on the lovely apple tree. Isn't that sweet? It's very simple, really good for the littles, okay? So you know what comes next. See the A-P-P-L-E, see the lovely apple tree. Lots of apples on the branches and they're smiling at two apples, two apples, two apples on the lovely apple tree. Okay, what comes next? We did one, we did two. That's right, three. C-the-A-P-P-L-E, see the lovely apple tree. Lots of apples on the branches and they're smiling at me. Three apples, three apples, three apples on the lovely apple tree. Okay, that's it. And you can go up to however many you want, right? And the last one is on the lovely apple tree. Okay, I'm working my way through, if those of you who are just coming on, the 9-song Tu Bishvat song anthology bundle that is available at my website for a discounted price for just the next few days. And the link is right at the top above this video, or you can go to my website and just Google Tu Bishvat and you'll find it. All right, now let me just go to the table of contents. I think I went through all the songs except for the last one, which is great because I'm losing my voice. I did, okay. Oh no, I have 2 more. Sorry, I've done 7. All right, Tu Bishvat is coming around. Now, I have not done this one in a long time, and I'm almost, I should be embarrassed to tell you, I haven't even looked at it, but I do remember writing this 2 years ago and loving it. Bishvat is coming round, time to make a joyous sound, time for us to gather all together. Let's try that again. Tu Bishvat is coming round, time to make a joyous sound, time for us to gather all together. Fruit and nuts for us to eat, won't you come and take a seat? Won't you come, won't you join us for our holiday? It's the birthday of the tree, soon we'll feel a gentle breeze, soon we'll see that spring is almost here. Many different shades of wine, like the seasons by design, like the different people that make the world go round. Reminding us that we must be the stewards of the land and sea, the stewards of the gifts that we've been given. It's a sacred obligation for every single generation. For every one of us, for every one of us must do our part. All right, I'm going to try that again. Verse 3. Reminding us that we must be the stewards of the land and sea, the stewards of the gifts that we've been given. It's a sacred obligation for every single generation, for every one of us must do our part. Tu Bishvat is coming round, time to make a joyous sound, time for us to gather all together. Fruits and nuts for us to eat, won't you come and take a seat? Won't you join us for our holiday? That was fun, right? I don't think too many people know that song, but that's one of my newer ones. Tu Bishvat is coming around. For those of you who are just coming on, Tu Bishvat is the next Jewish holiday in the Jewish year of holidays, and it's all about honoring the trees and the growth of the new year. And we usually have a Seder, which means order, where we drink 4 cups of wine, and each cup of wine is lightened to symbolize going from the dead of winter to the summer, to changing the seasons. And we eat different fruit and nuts, and it's a lot of fun. So, Tu Bishvat is coming around. And we have one more song in this group of songs. So there were 9 songs, and The last one is called In Our Garden. And it goes like this. We're digging a hole. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this in C. Let me try it. That's a little bit low. Let me get this on. Thank you, Cassie. Oh my God, it's so good to have you here. We're digging a hole in our garden. Yeah, we're digging. Get your shovel out. We're digging a hole in our garden. Yeah, we're digging. We're digging a hole in our garden. Yeah, taking care of the land, working hand in hand. We're digging a hole in our garden. Yeah, we're digging. Now this is a sequencing song, right? So we sequence a lot. You'll see what I mean. We're planting seeds in our garden. Yeah, we're planting seeds in our garden. Yeah, we're planting seeds in our garden. Yeah, taking care of the land, working hand in hand. We're planting seeds in our garden. Yeah, we're planting. All right, what comes next after we plant the seeds? We gotta water them. We're watering the soil in our garden. Yeah, we're watering the soil in our garden. Yeah, we're watering the soil in our garden. Yeah, taking care of the land, working hand in hand. We're watering the soil in our garden. Yeah, we're watering. Anyway, my voice is going, so I'll just tell you, we do growing the greens, pulling the weeds, eating the food. Next year, we'll have another garden. So I'm going to put my guitar down, and we'll end this video. We'll end this live. I'll tell you a couple more things. There's a little bit of housekeeping, things that are going on. First of all, for those of you who are watching on the rerun, I should have said this earlier. Please just put in the comments rerun. Hashtag replay. I have a cold. I do not wish this on anybody, especially if you're a singer. I've had to lower everything about 5 half steps down when playing it and singing it. I came on today because I sent out my first email this morning about my Bishvat song sheet music anthology. And it's on special now, special sale. You want to get it because it's at a really good price, and I'm going to raise the price soon because I'm just doing it on special for a few days. So make sure you go get that, and all the songs are in there. The sheet music looks like this. It's got the melody, the lyrics, and the chords, and it's just a really good way for you to have a whole bunch of songs in one place that you can use for Tu Bishvat. Tu Bishvat. The Tu Bishvat means the 15th of Shevat, which is a month, a Hebrew month. Tu is 15th. Tu, the 15th of Shevat is the month. And let's see what else. I'm thinking about running a special, like a 1 or 2 day. I'm not sure if it'll be how long it'll be, but it's going to be an event in February, early February. It's going to be free, but it's going to be limited because I have a Zoom account and I have to limit the number of people that are at the table, so to speak. So if you're interested in attending it, please make sure to let me know. You can private message me. The higher you are up on the list, the more likely your chances are of getting into the event. And it's going to be great. That's all I can tell you. There's going to be a lot of buzz about this event because in the doldrums of winter, we all need to have some, something to lift us up and to encourage us and inspire us with our own music, our own teaching, our own personal growth as spiritual people. So you're going to want to attend that. Make sure that you either let me know in the DMs, or you can go to my website and make sure to sign up for my email, which is real easy to do at my website. That I'm really excited about that. Like, I'm super, super excited about that. And what else do I want to tell you? So I'm glad that you were here. If you want the bundle, make sure to click on that link at the top of this video, of this live, or go to my website and just do a search in the store for Tu Bishvat, T-U Bishvat, B-I-S-H-V-A-T, and you want to grab that because it's a really cool, it's a really useful, not just cool, but it's a really useful anthology of songs. Okay, glad to have you here. I am going to go and make dinner. We're having pizza tonight, vegan pizza, healthy vegan pizza. I'm going to make mine with an almond meal crust. Michael's is going to be with a pita, a whole wheat pita. and it's going to be delicious. So, anyway, over and out. I gotta think of a cool way to, when I do my lives, like, ciao, baby. That makes sense? Ciao, baby. Nice to see you here. Ciao, baby. Okay.